He's my baby.
The bond between this father and son,
I couldn't love him anymore,
is something they say can never be broken.
We've always had a very, very close relationship.
Even when a diagnosis threatens everything they know.
Well, when the doctor came in and said you're in kidney failure, I was kind of devastated. I was just like in shock, What do you mean kidney failure?
Last year, Tim Foster found out he needed a new kidney. He says hundreds of people volunteered to be tested, but of all of them, his son Jared was the match.
He has sacrificed, for 25 years for me, so when I had this opportunity, I knew this was my time to give back.
Though Jared was eager to help, Tim never expected his son to be the perfect donor.
The power of God, we did have the same blood, so it's remarkable.
The test results shocked the Fosters because it's not Tim's blood in Jared's veins.
They tried, for years to have a child and they couldn't.
Tim and his wife Kim adopted Jared when he was just a baby. The two desperately longed for a child, but little did they know someday Tim truly would not be able to live without him.
God knew 25 years ago that, the son that he's giving us is going to be my donor, and it's amazing.
Tim gave Jared a chance at a life full of love and happiness. All these years later, Jared is returning the favor.
To know that I could potentially be the reason why my dad lives the rest of his life, a good life, it was an honor to be able to do it for him.
It's not always blood that binds a family, but then again, sometimes it is. Even if you might not know it.
Both Jared and Tim are doing well. They're at home recovering. And as you probably noticed in the photos the family sent us, Jared is serving in the Marines. He's been stationed in North Carolina, but he'll be here in Indy recovering until mid-May. He wanted to be sure we recognize his superiors for letting him take the time off and his unit for covering for him while he's gone.
Smart man, smart man. We talk about organ donations, and oftentimes we think when something terrible's happened, the donor is a deceased donor. This is an example of a living donation. Is there a distinction between the two? Does one tend to work better than the other?
Doctors say living donations are far better for a recipient than getting an organ from someone who has passed away. We'll explain more about why that is coming up in the next hour of Daybreak.
Okay, great story.
Thanks.
Jess, thank you.